This is probably going to be one of the busiest weeks on the homestead this week. So we've got some really simple meals to do. Hi, this is Kelly with the Ozarks Journal Homestead. And we're planning out a new week, but we're going to be doing a few things different this week. I am headed out I'm headed out on Sunday the 21st to travel to visit a friend in Kansas. I thought it was going to be an extended stay. Because I'd be visiting with her for a couple of days, and then I was going to go down to visit with my sister-in-law in Oklahoma for 2 or 3 days. And as it turns out, I'm not going to my sister-in-law's. Her eldest special needs daughter has shingles. And in my estimation, I don't remember if I've ever had the chicken pox or not, so I don't want to be anywhere around Stephanie. I know that shingles themselves are not contagious, but for lack of a better word, the juice or the seepage from the blisters is something I just don't want to be around. It's been recommended by a nurse friend of mine that no, don't go. So I'm not going. I haven't decided if I'm coming straight back home from Kansas or if I'm going to take a couple of days and hole up in a hotel in Eureka Springs and work on my book. So I'm planning everything as simple as I can this week because I have to try and get as much of the blog and video stuff done up through the third week in October this next week. So it's going to be super crazy. So meals are going to be super simple. So I went through a stack of cookbooks this morning and I came across this one from romance author Leigh Michaels. And I met Leigh several years ago. And she has one in here for, I'm getting my page to turn. I thought it was in her book. Let me double check. Last minute goulash. That's going to be one we do. I thought about the upside down pancake, and I've got some apples I want to add with this. So, but before I get to that one, there was the oatmeal breakfast cake. Instead of doing my regular oatmeal, I want to do this oatmeal breakfast cake. I can get it set up and ready to roll and go in the oven in the morning. So we're going to start with, let me flip this. And we'll do our breakfast first. So instead of the regular oatmeal tomorrow morning, I want to do an oatmeal breakfast cake and try that recipe. And I'm thinking I want to add sausage links with that. Now, I also found, I think because Tuesday is going to be super, super busy. Thought I had more in here. Pumpkin muffins. I need something with more protein. So I think for Tuesday, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick breakfast. We're going to do ham and eggs. We did not get to that this week because I guess I should have done a recap. When I planned the menu last week, I forgot to account for the fact that we were going to be gone most of Friday, setting up for a gun show, and then Bob was going to be gone Saturday and Sunday at the gun show. So he was leaving here at 7 a.m. So that kind of went out the door. I am still doing the fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and gravies today. I made spaghetti last night instead of us doing leftovers. So I'm going to put that in here. And we wound up eating out on Friday, and it was very disappointing. We've gotten to I told Bob I've gotten to the point where unless I can go to a Chinese buffet where I can see what the food is and what my dentures will handle on any particular day, and it's less expensive, I'm pretty much ready to just not eat out anymore. I was very disappointed. So I'm just going to put 8 out at 11 point. So, so this week, the croissant roll-ups were amazing, and I made the au jus recipe, and it made a ton, like almost 3 cups of au jus. So I froze it in little round silicone cups. They hold like a half a cup, and I froze those, and I'm just going to toss those in the bag and toss them in the freezer. I did do the crock pot lasagna rolls, kind of, sort of. When I took the package out, I realized that part of the package were the cut-offs from where I had made lasagna before. So I just made two square pans of lasagna, and that took care of that. So, and I don't think we did the chili dogs. We did do chili dogs. Okay, so we have ham and eggs. I'm going to go back to just quick oatmeal on Wednesday. And then Thursday we will do the ham, egg, and cheese sandwiches. Because Bob does those and he can do those while I'm setting other stuff up that I need to work on. And then Friday, I am going to take a me day because I have to get some things that need to go with me. So I may be taking a me day for that one. We may just do pancakes and bacon. And there is in Lee's book, she has a recipe for upside down pancake, and it goes in the oven. I thought that sounded really easy to do. Pumpkin muffins, the apple pie filling. Where did the upside down pancake? Uses a cup of baking mix. Now I'm not sure what she means by baking mix. If she's talking about, I think she's talking about like Bisquick. Half a cup of milk, an egg, 2 tablespoons of margarine, and 2 cups of sliced fresh frozen or canned fruit. So I also thought about I could do that and do chocolate chip pancakes, but we'll see. So, we could do peach pancakes. Let's do that. Let's do the upside down peach pancake. And while it's in the oven, I can fry bacon. Saturday, I want to make all day Saturday as simple as I can because I'm leaving early Sunday morning. So, I'm just not sure what I want to do. I don't think I'm going to be going anywhere. But maybe we'll just... Let's do the ham, egg, and cheese sandwiches here. Because that's going to be my busier day. And I'm going to flip this over. We're going to do oatmeal there. Instead of doing an oatmeal, let's do the leftover oatmeal cake. And that'll work. And then we'll do actually ham, egg, and cheese sandwiches Sunday morning before I get on the road. Now I can easily eat those 3 days a week, but I won't push it this week. I think maybe we'll do omelets Saturday. Let's just do omelets. We haven't done omelets for a while. Okay, so lunch is pretty much going to be leftovers all week, just whatever we want to grab. So that they're out of there. So they're not in the freezer. And then stuff that I make up for leftovers up here that I make up in meals for Bob that I can put in the freezer, those will go in the freezer. Now for dinner, I had a couple from Lay's I wanted to do. And I'm going to move this sticky to the side so I remember those are the ones I need to do. Flipping through her recipe book here. I want to try more of her recipes at some point. This is not the week to do it. This is also the great week to make sure that I do tried and true stuff. Okay, so that's all in Lee's. Then in the Busy Woman's Slow Cooker Cookbook, I have a ton of recipes pulled out. But I think for tomorrow night, Tuesday night, let's do goulash. And so I'll remember where that recipe's at. I'm going to put Busy Woman. Okay, and what have I got elsewhere? little, ooh, let's do, well, we're doing chicken here. Let's release. And let's do the goulash here. Busy woman. Now, as I try recipes, if they're keepers and there's not enough in the book to worry about keeping the entire book, I'm just going to transfer the recipes over to our keeper cookbook and then get rid of the cookbook. I went through an entire shelf this morning. Now, let's do the chicken and mushroom. Because I think I've got chicken breasts I need to be using up so I can put fresh ones in the freezer. Okay. So there's those two. And I'll come back to that one, but I also have some saved in this Taste of Home casseroles. And there was one, let's see, chicken spaghetti casserole, chicken and rice casserole. Oh, the Amish breakfast casserole. That would be a good one. I'm going to save that one for another time. And the mini egg casserole. We'll save that one. That look good. Okay, so we'll save those for another time. And there's Lay's. Let me grab my other cookbook really quick. Oh, let's see what we have. Throwback Thursdays. By the time we finish filling this up, we're going to have a lot of Throwback Thursdays to go through for next year. I'm looking for, I'm in June, July. Mushroom and Swiss burgers, those would be really good. But they're a little more time consuming than I want to do right now. Oh, but we do have Swiss cheese in the fridge. So let's do mushroom and Swiss burgers Monday night. And if I don't have 2 buns left, we'll just eat them Salisbury steak style. Thursday, we went to Savers that Thursday. Hot chicken sandwiches for Thursday sound good. And I'll have leftover mashed potatoes from Sunday, from today that I'm recording. So we could do that. I'll just have to caution Bob to portion control. So we've got a Thursday. There's something else in here that looks enticing. Well, that was last week. I don't go back that far. Let me see. When did I start this? Oh, yeah, we did. Smoked prime rib. We did that was a leftover. Chicken cutlets. I do have leftover spaghetti from Saturday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move mushroom and Swiss burgers here. And do some of the leftover spaghetti here. I'll turn it into a spaghetti cheesy casserole. And we'll do that. Now, I will not have a Meal Plan Monday for the next 2 weeks because I will be gone until, well, I'm going to get home. Unless I come straight home, I'm going to get home this week, and then I've got to spend this time getting ready to leave for the Writers' Conference in Eureka Springs. So there will not be a Meal Plan Monday as of right now. There may be one the 13th if I can get it recorded ahead of time because I'll be home this week. But otherwise, there will not be a Meal Plan Monday until the 20th of October. So I'm going to leave it right there because these 2 Sunday I'm gone. Saturday I may just say let's go eat Chinese so I can not do anything else. So that's going to do it for me on the homestead today. Please remember to be safe, be prepared, be blessed. Like, share, subscribe, and remember to check the blog down below because I'm doing pantry preparedness for September in there, and I'd love to have you come leave your comments. Be blessed.